Hello everybody, I'm a Rainbow. Welcome to UGG, and today I'm going to be talking about the Live camera, what the features are, how to use it, where it saves the files, how you can access them. I've had a lot of people asking me this in comments and stuff, and how to use the camera, and I said, well, you know what, I'll just make a video and explain all this. So let's jump in. All right, to bring up the camera, you use your hamburger or your 3 lines button on your left controller. You press that, you get the settings panel. You press the camera button and it shows up right here next to you, just like that. So we don't need the settings anymore, so I'm gonna make that go away for right now. Let's explain what we're looking at right now. So when the camera first comes up, this is the default mode. It'll be in selfie, it'll be looking at you. If you press flip, it looks in the other direction. The nice thing about selfie, okay, is that you can make it look wherever you want, at any angle, things like that. You have to frame it up yourself. First person, you press that. This is wherever you're looking. You can see me looking at the camera. Okay, I look over there and it follows whatever I'm looking at. That's what first person means, all right? It gets your view. This is just like if you recorded straight off your headset without using the camera, that would be the view you get. Third person is set up so that it looks either behind or in front of you. So if I flip this, you can see it's out there in front of me right now. You can change the distance right here, how far away it is, by pressing the button, if I can press them. There we go. All right, it gets farther and closer, and then you can see it's behind me. This is the one that actually follows you, so if I move around, it will follow me wherever I go. Possibly the one that you want to use most often if you want to catch all the action behind you, things like that. The other features on here, you see FOV, that's field of view. So you can see how big it is right now. If I press it, it widens it out even more and keeps going. So, you know, relatively speaking, I look smaller. You can set this to whatever you're comfortable with. Smoothing. This is typically if your headset is stuttering while it's recording, mostly for the Quest 2, I would tell you. I don't usually use any smoothing at all on my Quest 3 headset. Microphone button right here. If you hit the button and now you can hear me again. That's it right there. All right, portrait or landscape. So if you want to make short form videos, that's what you do right there. You put it that way and flip it over. HD or SD, it depends on the type of recording you're doing. SD maybe on the Quest 2, depending on if you're having issues, set it for SD. But if you're doing on a Quest 3, I'd leave it in HD. The camera button, you just press it and you get a 3 count, and then you're going to take a selfie. And you can see it saves it to your library on your headset right there. That is the exact same thing that happens when you hit record. So we're going to record right now, and this is recording. It's going to save it on the headset. The important thing to note is if you don't hit record again and make the little red button go away, you will lose anything you're trying to record. It will not close out the recording, and you will not be able to get it back. Okay. Now, while you're in this mode, you can jump to different versions. While you're recording, it won't care. You can see as I turn my head, it follows it around. That's what the third person does. All right, and we can go back to selfie. All right, when you're done recording, make sure you hit that, because if you get out of the game and you haven't recorded, it will not save it and you will not have your recording. All right, let me show you how you access these on your headset. To look at the videos on your headset, all you got to do is bring up your menu, and you want to go to gallery. So pull up gallery, and you'll be able to see anything that's been recorded on the headset. For instance, we've got this one right here. Let's pull this up right now, and this is recording. It's all right. There you go. That's all you have to do is you go to gallery, and everything you record is available there. Now, to get the recordings off your headset, there's a couple of ways to do it. If you're just using your phone, you can do that by syncing to the Meta app. To do that, I believe it's on by default, but if not, go to settings. Then we're going to go to camera. And right here, you want to sync media to Meta Horizon mobile app. When you do that, it will sync it to your headset, and you'll be able to use it that way. All right, so you just turn that on. Right now mine is off because I hook mine up to a PC and download them that way, and I will show you how that works. Syncing is pretty simple. Go to Gallery, hit the 3 lines button, and just hit Sync and for anything that you want to sync up. To look at your pictures on your phone or your device, just open the Meta app. Then you're going to hit the 3 lines button at the top right. And then you're going to go to Gallery. Easy as that. Those are all the pictures or videos that synced up. And you can just open those up right there in the app. And you can't edit them from here, but if you want to edit them, you have to hit the little download down at the bottom left. That will download it onto your phone or to your device so that you can edit it with whatever software you want, CapCut, InShot, any editor you have. That's how you do it. So besides syncing it to the Horizon app, there's another easy way to get it off your headset. So if you go into your library and we want to open up a browser, so you bring up the browser, you go to Google, and I'm not signing in because I don't want to expose all my stuff, but if you go to Google Apps and you're signed in and you go to Drive, you can use Google Drive. You can transfer the files directly from your headset to Google Drive. You'll be able to access them that way off your phone or off your PC, whatever you want to do. All right, so the last thing I'm going to do is show you, if you're using a PC, how to hook up your headset to a PC and transfer the files to your PC. A lot of you don't have PCs or don't use them, but this is the method that I use because I usually have a whole lot of files and I don't have to worry about transferring them over the internet or taking up too much space. I just put them on my PC. So this is how this works, and I will show you this now. To hook up your headset to your PC, you're going to need a cable, and it's got to be at least USB-C for the headset. And then to go to your computer, it could be USB-C, it could be a regular USB cable. Doesn't really matter. So what you want to do is connect it up to the PC if you've never done it before, and then your headset needs to be on, and then you're going to plug in the USB-C cable. One thing to note, make sure you're not in do not disturb mode, otherwise you won't see that the cable plugs up to your headset. And that's all you need to do to transfer from your headset to your PC. Once you've got the cable hooked up, open your file browser on PC. You want to find Quest 3, internal shared storage, movies, and then UGG recordings. And then you can take those recordings and save them wherever you need to on your PC. And that's it. Then you'll be able to edit on your PC with whatever software you're using. All right, everybody, there you go. That is how to use the camera in UGG, how to transfer files off. I hope this is helpful. If you have questions, please hit me up in the comments. I'm always answering questions, and I don't mind at all. So, all right, everybody, y'all be good. Bye now.